I've asked a couple of other guys the same thing. What do you know about this team now through 6 games that's a little different than what you would have thought coming out of training camp? Are there strengths that you thought you had that you don't, or weaknesses you didn't know you had that you do? What have you learned through 6 games?
No, it's a fine line between being good and bad. I learned that. There's things that have to be adjusted in the way we play and how we think. But all these things, all that being said, is about playing basketball harder and wanting to win.
Is there something, about how a team or a group can think that can change in a short period of time? And what if there was one thing, what might it be?
Getting tougher, mentally tougher, physically tougher. That's one thing I think we can probably do, and that can happen quickly.
Thanks, Kyle. Safe travels, man.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Josh Lewinberg from TSN.
Hey, Kyle. One of the through lines between the 6 games has been the good start, the big early lead, and the quarter where things sort of slip away a little bit. What can you guys do better or differently once you sense that quarter has come to sort of stop the bleeding a little bit?
I think just got to be more understanding of the shot taking that we're taking. Try to get a little bit more of a set. We shot 38 free throws tonight, which was way better than what we've done before. So I don't know. I think we just got to, when those runs happen, we got to find ways to execute a little bit better and be on the same page, on the court. And, that's some things that we got to just continue to work on.
Nick has been pretty clear that you guys need more from some of the younger guys off the bench. And that was a theme early in last season as well, before a few guys stepped up and emerged. What can you guys do as leaders, veteran leaders of the team, to help those guys get to a place where they're more consistent in terms of what they're bringing?
You just got to continue to play, learn, watch film, get better, continue to get work on days off, give an opportunity. When you get an opportunity to play, you got to come in and maximize it and play harder. We're communicating, we're cheering those guys on. It's a difference right now. We're just not playing good basketball, and we're just not playing good basketball.
Thanks, Kyle. Safe travels, man.
No problem. Thank you.
Next question goes to Doug Smith from the Toronto Star.
Hello, Kyle. We're talking to Fred a couple minutes ago about leadership, and you and he are the 2 leaders of this team, undisputed. What can you guys do to get the collective together to sort of work towards one goal?
I think we're trying. I think Fred's doing an unbelievable job of using his voice and voicing voicing what he sees in himself. I think we're doing a good job of trying to lead and leading and trying to lead by example on the court. You still got to get everybody to believe in what we're doing and believe in what coach is trying to get us to do. And I think that's one thing where we can try to get to is get everyone to believe, in what we're trying to do and get on the same page.
Do you think that belief isn't there and well enough right now? And why would that be, do you think?
Yeah, I don't think we have that belief. I think I'm just being honest. And I think it's just like we get down and, coach has said it, we look like we're down 4, we look like we're down 10, down 20. I don't know how we get to change that. Winning helps that and being in games. And I don't know how many games that we've lost and we're kind of lost going away. And, if it's a tough loss and a last second shot and something, it'd be a little bit different. But we're losing games and it's just tough.
Great. Thanks very much. Have a safe trip out west.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Doug.
Next question goes to Tim Bontemps from ESPN.
You guys have struggled all season so far finishing inside the arc, both at the rim and just in general. I think you're the only team below 50% inside the arc. What has to change for that to improve?
Make layups, make some shots. It's really that simple. We're getting good position. We're missing layups. We're missing, shots that are right there. We're missing, a all type of things inside the paint. I think it's just something that we have to concentrate on a lot more, right? Concentration when you get to the rim and you get to the basket and finishing your shots and making your layups and making your floaters and making your pull-ups. Those things are, concentration type things.
You came into this season confident about where this group could go. You guys have really, the last couple of years, been one of the most mentally tough teams in the league. Are you surprised that one of the weaknesses you guys have 6 games into the season is that you're not tough enough, as you said before?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, we just got to be tougher.
But right.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm surprised, but I think we need to be tougher. I think we just need to, get a little bit more grittier, get a little bit more tougher and a little bit more nastier and have a little bit of a swag to us. And right now we have no swag to us. Right now we have nothing, there's nothing to us, right? We're just like that team, teams are looking at us like, all right, let's go eat. And that's not a good feeling. And I think we have to use that and fuel our own fire. And somehow, some way, we got to help this West Coast trip, it has to be a start of something, because it could be a really bad trip if we don't, look at this first game and look at all these games and see how we can get better.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
2 more for you, Kalo. First one goes to Louis Zatzman from Raptors Republic.
Hey, Kyle. The basketball right now doesn't look fun. And you guys just uprooted your whole lives. I mean, Nick tells us he almost never goes outside of, basketball. What, if anything, off the court right now is fun for you?
I mean, my life is based around basketball, my family. Life is fun in general. I get to wake up every day. That's a blessing in itself. When it comes to, what we had to do, I mean, this is what we have to do. Our job had us relocate. We relocated in the bubble and we were fine. We relocated to Tampa. Guys got to figure it out. You're grown men. This is what we do. We get paid to play basketball, and if we have to relocate, we have to relocate. And off the court stuff, is just living your life is fun in general. We get paid very handsomely to be professional athletes, but my job is fun. I wake up, I'm alive, I have a beautiful family, kids, and I get to go play basketball for a living. That's fun in general. Things are different. Yes, you got a virus out there that no one knows how to protect it or stay away from it. So that's a little bit mentally stressful. But other than that, you should be happy to be alive, and that's just how life is.
Thanks, Kyle. Really appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Final question goes to Chris O'Leary from Raptors.com.
Hey, Kyle. Just wondering, did you see things from Pascal tonight that encouraged you? And I know he was in a long time. He was more productive than normal in past games. Just kind of wondering what you saw on the court tonight.
I mean, it just was a little bit more aggressive. He got to free throw line. I think P just is going to work himself back into it a little bit more. And, I think we can't worry about him too much. We got to figure it out and all of us come together, right? We can't try to force VP. We can't make him, go get 40 a night. Like, the best thing about Pascal is he gets it other ways. And tonight I feel like he got in other ways tonight without going isolation basketball. And that's encouraging.